Crystals and flowers, pearls draped all around, a chandelier floats above me, majestic and grand. Hello everyone and welcome back to Liana DIY. Make sure you subscribe for more. To transform your hula hoop into a chandelier, just start by removing the labels. And then next you can spray paint this white or any colour that you want, silver or gold, or you can use a washi tape, and I think I'm going to do that because it's quicker rather than waiting for the paint to dry. I think I'm actually going to go with this ribbon instead because I haven't used it yet. I don't know if there's going to be enough, so I might have to use like 2 different things, we'll see. I'm not too bothered because I'm going to be covering this with some moss anyway. I just want to make sure that if there's any spaces left that the hula hoop isn't seen. So this actually needs some hot glue, it's not a sticky type. So I've just applied some hot glue and just sticking that down, and then I'm going to wind it around the hoop and apply more hot glue if needed. Now you definitely do need patience with this because you have to thread it through like that. So I'm going to carry on doing this, and then when I'm done I'll come back. So unfortunately that just covered a quarter, and I might have actually been quicker spray painting it because it took so long and I've still got so much. So yeah, if you want to save time, it actually might be quicker to spray paint it. Now I can only use washi tape because I don't have any more of that ribbon, so I'm just gonna go around doing that. Hopefully I've got enough to finish the hoop. The washi tape was actually pretty fast, so I'm happy with that. And now I've got this hula hoop. This is just a foundation, so I'm going to go ahead now, get my moss and start decorating. So you can get washi tape and spray paint from Poundland, and you can also get the moss. This is the Poundland one. They usually have it out at Easter, but I do have some left over. So again, just taking your hot glue, you're going to add some moss so that you can cover the whole hula hoop. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you get all sides because this is going to be hung, so you're going to be able to see everything. If it's easier, focus on one side at a time. So I'm going to do this side first, and then the bottom, and then this side, and then that side. That's a lot of sides. It's definitely going to be easier if you have a garland that you can just wrap around, but I don't. That's why I'm using moss. And I'm going with a sort of like an enchanted forest feel, I suppose. I do like whimsical kind of things. My hula hoop is finally covered with moss, and I checked all of the sides just to make sure that it's covered and it looks good. I've also got these bits which were actually from some Poundland fairy lights. I just took them off and I snipped them into pieces, and I have like measured, just kind of rough measured actually, but I think it looks okay to see how much I needed and where to place them across the whole hula hoop. And now I'm just going to hot glue them so that they can dangle down, because this is a chandelier, so we want some lovely things just draping. So here's my second one, and you want to make sure that you have them the same on each side. So if I've got one here, I'm going to have one here, one there, and then one that aligns up there, and so on. Now I'm taking these fairy lights. They're actually icicles, but I think it's going to work really nicely with this project, and I'm going to use them, and I'm going to attach them to the hoop using some green wires. This is actually left over from some flowers, so I definitely keep everything because you never know what's going to come in handy. So I'm going to attach the battery pack just using some wire so you can access it, and when you need to remove the batteries you can just take the wire off. That's going to be nice and easy. So again, just taking more of that wire, I'm going to secure the fairy lights across the whole hoop. And you can use solar powered ones, that's probably even better because then you don't need to worry about the battery pack. I just don't have any on me at the moment. Next, I'm also taking these from Poundland. It's a pearl garland and I'm going to wrap it around the hula hoop. I'm going to use a combination of hot glue as well as the wires to secure them. Twirled all of the pearls around, and then we've got the fairy lights, and then we've got these dangly bits that came from fairy lights. We've got the moss. It's all secured with hot glue, green wires. You've got access to the battery pack, and now we are just going to start going in, adding in the flowers. That's going to be the final touch. Now I'm taking some of these, it's off a big bunch, so I'm just taking little bits off and then I'm going to stick them on the side. So for the flowers, again from Poundland, they've got these paper flowers in, I think it was the bridal section. There's just a bunch of them like this, so I've got a few packs. I've got pink and white, and that's what I'm going to be using to finish decorating. So lastly, you're going to need to create the structure to hold or hang the chandelier from. So I'm using some ribbon and I've cut off 2 pieces. They need to be exactly the same in length. So I've got one going from this side to that side and then one from there to here, and we're just going to tie it. Look around your home and see if you have anything that you can hook it up with. This is, I think, a ring binder, or you can use a keyring. So I found this hummingbird. I thought it matches the style really nicely. I wasn't intending to add it, but when I looked for the ribbon I saw it. So it's got a hoop there. I'm going to thread through some fishing wire. It's usually used for jewellery making as well. So I think I'm somehow going to hang it from the centre here so that it basically drops down. So this is the finished chandelier. I really love it. I think it's so beautiful, dainty, feminine, and I love how whimsical it is as well. The addition of that hummingbird was just so perfect. I'm so glad that I chose to use those blue icicle lights as well, because look at how magical it looks when it's dark. And don't forget that this is super affordable because everything I used was from Poundland other than the hummingbird, which was only around £2 from B&M. Let me know what you think of this project because I absolutely love hearing from you, and leave me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you'd like to see more. I also wanted to let you know that I have 2 other channels. The other one is Liana Lifestyle, which is all shopping related, so I film shop with me's, hauls, bargains, that kind of thing. And then my second or third channel rather is Liana Life, which is where I share all of my personal content like cook with me's and vlogs. So yeah, I know a lot of you do know about it, but there's a few that don't, so I thought I'd just let you know. And if you would like to join me there, feel free to do so. I'd love to have you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!